walk. I've fallen down before. I've been down, I've been a little bit depressed, been overworked, overstressed. But deep in my heart, I know that I am blessed. I ain't gonna cry no more. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna scream. I ain't letting nobody kick a hole in my dream. I won't be falling apart at the seam like I've always done before. I've used my fists, I've used my voice, I've used myself like a cheap Rolls Royce. I never knew that I could just use my choice. I ain't gonna cry no more except for sometimes. We're scheming, we plotting, we planning attacks. But someday soon we will be switching tracks in a way that this world can't ignore, no. So call all of your buddies, call all of your friends, call all your enemies, make it man, cause we will throw a party and let everybody in. I ain't gonna cry no more. I said I ain't gonna cry. My name's Todd Snider. Been driving around for fucking ever, man. I make this stuff up, sing it for anybody that listens to it, and I like doing it more every year that I do it. So thanks for letting me sing for you guys again. I always say this because I always mean it. I want to be sharing my opinions with you over the course of the evening, not because I think they're smart, because I think that people need to know them. I share them because they rhyme, and I know a couple of chords, and I love to travel, you know? Yeah. Don't come down. I never do this to change anybody's mind about anything. I've always done it to ease my own mind about everything, and it always works for me. Sometimes the crowd doesn't get into it, but... Also, you know, being folk music, I suppose over the course of the next couple of hours, I want to be, you know, just addressing and asking all the major political and social questions of the day, and having, you know, really good solid answers for them over chords I get. So you probably want to keep an eye out for that as the concert goes on. You hear me? Yeah, everybody hear me? Is his name on? All the way up high school, it was anywhere USA. There was a bully that would pick on different kids. It seemed like every day. A pack of backslapping buddies would laugh and back and haul away. Screaming girlfriend, making believe in everything he would say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Oh, is this thing working? Oh, is this thing on? Because then, one day, this kid that he beat up a bunch of times before, he realized to his own surprise he probably could indeed take more. And with that, he had to leave a plan, gonna make that devil pay. He walked up to him in the middle of the gym and he found the nerve to say, he said, if you're gonna hit somebody today, you're gonna have to hit me too. What? In fact, you're gonna hit me every day, cause now I'm picking on you. And as crazy as this might sound right now, I ain't stopping until I get through. It's too late to beg for mercy, there ain't nothing that you can do. Is this thing working? with 3-4 days and days on it. Only slightly less impressively to that girl and all of his friends, they would eventually secretly start hoping for that little kid to win. This thing working? This thing on? Oh, is this thing working? Oh, this thing on? Did I tell you guys I joined the jam band?
Yeah.
I tell you that earlier. I joined a jam band called
Hard-working Americans.
I'm gonna bring it up now because if anybody got to take a leak or get a beer or something, this would be a good time. I got another half hour here with this solo. Lights are gonna get kick-ass here in a minute. Ain't never gonna hear him say this because he thinks people still don't know. But when you just battle every day, cost out a bully the war a long time ago. And of all the scars that he's got to show for every blow that kid sneaks in, the worst one's the one that tomorrow he is going to have to fight that kid again. Lord, is this thing working? Lord, is this thing on? Lord, is this thing working? Lord, is this thing on? Is this thing working? Lord, is this thing on? Because I was telling you just a minute ago, I joined this band called the Hard-Working Americans. Yeah, we're going to try to save the world for publicity. That's our plan. And free dope, that's free weed, I guess, in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, but here, I had this thing I really wanted to say. I don't know why. But, I guess how would I start to say it? Okay. I'm soloing. No, somebody asked me, I guess, here's a good way to say, like, if sometimes the paper will interview guys like me who travel around, and they put a little thing in the paper and it helps get more people out. And so it's about a month ago, I guess, some guy was asking me what I do in my spare time. That's one of the questions people ask sometimes. And yeah, this helps. Okay, so, when I started off, I was a folk singer, right? And when you're a folk singer, there's a lot of ways you can get the job at the audition. And they don't necessarily have to be like you're a good guitar player or singer. If you rhyme pretty good and kind of play the guitar, you can still get the job. And that's how I got the job. And so when I did get that job and I was told, man, we'll let you make some albums for us because we think you rhyme cool stuff and say stuff. Okay, well, I'll try to keep rhyming more cool stuff and saying cool stuff. And so I started listening to people rhyme stuff and say cool stuff and read stuff, and that's one of my things I like to do. I think about words and I make up songs and rewrite them and think about them until I think the alphabet's a fucking hoax, to be quite honest. I'm trying to think of what really good ever came from it. You know, if you really sit down, put it down. And one of my favorite things to do is go see music. At first it started with music where there wouldn't be words, but then I found there was a band called Widespread Panic, and I love all the songs that they have, right? And so I went there, like normally like I would go see somebody else, and I didn't expect what I was gonna see, which was more of this tribal event. And I don't remember the exact song, but I was up on the hill, and they were singing about some girl that I guess, I can't remember, she went to the woods or something with her friend, and then it was a solo, take it man.
Get out of here.
Like 40 minutes, 50 minutes later, I'm pretty sure nobody fucking remembered that some chick had gone into the woods. There was like not one kid in the crowd going, well come on man, what happened? Not one. Because it wasn't the point, you know? And then I noticed sometimes You know, if you want to go home and read the words to their songs, well, they worked real hard on them, but they brought and I think this too, I think the most profound thing music does is make people move around and dance. Ultimately making it, I guess. I think that's a wonderful thing to do. And I've always thought of music like that being the thing that it did. And so when I started about 15 years ago, I go to see these things called jam bands. Widespread Panic, Chris Robinson Brotherhood, Yonder Mountain String Band, Fish, all that shit. You go stand right in the front, you sweat through your clothes, all the chicks have dirty feet and hairy armpits, and you're standing there. Guys are wearing dresses and everybody's hula hooping and the band's playing every song's like an hour and a half fucking long and the show goes all goddamn day. And you can look any fucking direction you want and there's a show going on. Church was going to be, and I love church, but he was saying this celebration of life with music. And we got there, and I was like, man, somebody got hurt or something, because canceled. Today's canceled. It was like, it looked like guys were waiting outside to say canceled. But then when I saw, it was widespread, where I saw this thing that looked like this genuine celebration of life, and musical one, and you could see people getting along and having a lot of fun. And so I got into this a lot. And then I started hanging out with some of the guys in Yonder, and David Schools has become a friend of mine. And about a year ago or two, we were out in California just picking together in the afternoon, and he was like, he was going to come down and play at my show. Surprise the crowd. It was crazy fun. Afterwards, he's kind of kidding, I think, but he's like, yeah, we should make a band. And he walks out the door. And I told my friend, I was like, I think he said make a band. And then my friend goes, well, what are you going to do in it? And he had a good point, you know. I can't really play guitar good enough to play in a band like that. And then if you're going to pick me to sing, just sing in the band, it would definitely have to be the enthusiasm-based decision. But I thought about it, like if I saw a jam band that I thought was great and I could clearly tell that the singer had been chosen just for his enthusiasm, I'd be alright. I'd like to turn it down a little bit, how many times? Fuck it, I went and I joined the Hardworking Americans, man. Because I don't play guitar so most of the show, I'm sorry to go on so long, I swear there's a point. Most of the show, it's like I sing the verse and then I just go. For about an hour. You know what I was going to say, if you do go try this on your own, go see Chris Robinson or anything, it really helps if you take acid for this. You can try it and then say, I told you to try it, and sue me if you want, if you let it go well. Here's what you'll get. I don't give a shit. But I noticed that in this band, I can still take acid. I've only got a 10-foot better seat. I don't have to do much. Just jamming around. One time I took acid and it didn't go well. But the other three, it's like fucking a normal gig. Oh, it's so fun. Now here's the catch though. Why would they, well, that's another issue. But here's the thing. Everybody in the band is also in another jam band. I'm the only one in the band that's in another thing that's not jam. It's this, whatever you call this thing. I told my nephews I just do our house's restaurant for about 2 hours. But anyway, my point was, everybody gets different pockets of people from their individual groups, and we have this great party of different people getting together and meeting each other. And then every once in a while, though, I'll notice that there will be somebody that came to see me and support me, and they're waiting by the bus like, the fuck did I just drop $35 on that? That was like 3 hours of you going like this. I was like, yeah, man, it was fucking rocking down, didn't you like it? He didn't say nothing. I was like, I said thanks, man. But the reason why I said that was because now every night I'm trying to find at least some way to point out that if you are kind enough to come out and support that group, and then you see what's happening I'm hoping that you'll understand that's not what I'm doing now, you know? It's just what I'm doing that night. And you can probably ask around and do it too. But as long as anybody's asking me to come do this is my favorite thing to do, and clearly a difficult time shutting up. And as long as people invite you to do it. So with that said, I guess I was just gonna spend a half hour telling you that I still talk a lot. Conservative Christian, straight white American man. He bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, or leaders of Satan. Shirt tucking, frat housing, cake tapping, backslapping, hater of the hippie like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass idiots like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pro-choicing, gay wedding, widespread panic digging hippie like me. Blinded, conspiracy-minded protester of corporate greed. We who have nothing and most likely we don't tell. We all end up locked up in jail. By conservatives, Christians, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Now they know, boys and girls, we's living together in two separate worlds. Following leaders up mountain of shame as we're looking at each other to blame. I know I try to blame conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Soul saving, flag waving, rush loving, lamp paving, personal friends to quail. White diligently, but working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. From tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Peace loving, barefoot and folks singing, lazy ass hippies like me. Sometimes I want to play that on the Amish show. But boy, I run my mouth sometimes and I do get in trouble like that. I don't mind. There's always something to find out later. The other day I was at this big group of my friends watching some event on TV where the last President Bush and the current President Obama were both on camera, and it was just the two of them, man. And you thought I'd have killed somebody because they were the only people on the camera. And here's what I said. Man, I really like those guys. The whole fucking party was mad at me. Tension. So I got tension in my office, I got tension in my parking space, got tension, and it's everywhere that I go. After the bad guy killed off all the underdeveloped characters, the good guy put a bullet right through his head. The screenwriter stood up and he told us that the loose ends have been covered. Justice is irrelevant, violent problems need violent solutions, because in America, we like to watch our bad guys dead, preferably after some kind of kick-ass car chase with an explosion. Tension. Tension. Tension, Lord, so bad I know. I got tension in my health food, I got tension in my exercise. Tension is everywhere that I go. They roped off all my problems. They pointed their fingers at addiction. I think it's because they know if you're the one doing the pointing, nobody's looking at you. We But you know, war on drugs was funded by tobacco and alcohol commissions. It's not always what drugs that we are strung out on that care about so much as whose.
Got that right. Yeah.
People still dig drugs. I hate to keep bringing up that I joined the jam, man. I've got tension in my courthouse, I've got tension in my White House, I've got tension and it's everywhere I go. When rock and roll first came around, it seemed like preachers all went crazy. Pretty soon that wasn't enough to get anybody in the door. So now they jump on just about any scandal they think they can to try and save me, because they know I don't buy that bullshit about the devil's music anymore. Gay people getting married. That's what scares people that don't have shit all else to be scared of. Tension. Tension is all that I know. Got tension in my, I have tension in my school, have tension in it's everywhere that I go. Somebody, just anybody, if what 4 plus 4 was most people, tell you 8, right? And then that's the only answer. You can't be 7-ish, or you can't say 7 or 8. Or, you gotta say 8, man, right? And I was thinking about that because you won't have all the right answers. And then I was thinking, as a folk singer, I'm supposed to raise questions and answer fucking questions. Pretty daunting. And then I came up with this loophole, I guess, but it's a fact. If you asked like a 2-year-old kid that nobody had taught to add yet what 4 plus 4 was, and he said, I don't know, that would be dead nuts correct. Just as correct as 8. And so with that thought in mind, I don't mind tackling the major issues of the day. This is probably my main protest song. Usually when I play this, by the time everybody gets back to their cars, you know, there's no more trouble. All you need is a 10-man rider, a car and a key and a sober driver. Drove out all night, she rocked cocaine. The kingpigs swine and swore their dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, though, so to save some money, they got one off these old hippies that smell kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, man, they were really hungry. Pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10-amp fighter, car, key, and sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Found a store with a sign that said their beer was coldest. They sent him brag as they looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar. Walked over to where all those registers are. Laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked, he looked back up and he stopped. He said, "Kid, I'm not gonna call the cops, but shit, I have to keep the card." Most guys took that pretty hard. There's a B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10-amp fighter, car, key, and sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N. wrote a song, so they gave him their cash and he bought him some brews. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good that it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. Y'all let me say, the road goes on forever. Most of my friends just assume I hate that song. I love it. I'm not done. There's still a chorus left to go. I just want to point that out because I get defensive of it. Shit. This is my favorite one. I already did it twice today, just for myself. Fucking hilarious. Spell beer and then rhyme. Instead of tuning, you get a line, and I get a pole, baby. Shit. What's not to like? Well, you know, I'm not like the kind of person like, I've seen it done but I just never don't think there's gonna come a day for me where if I made up a song and then I played it for somebody and then I saw them again and they asked me to play that song that I played them last time I saw them. And I was like, oh no, man, it's not that one, man. I've seen it done. I ain't doing it. I'm an old timer, y'all. It's too late for me to die young now. Yes, sir. I'm trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. Yeah. My new stuff ain't nothing like my old stuff was. And neither of them is much if you compare them to the show. Which is not going to be as good as that show you saw that made you bring your friend to this show. So help me fucking God. And bottles of booze and bags of pot and 1,000 other things that I forgot. I thought for sure that I'd be dead by now. But I'm not. All you need is a 10-5 car and a key and a sober driver. You get a line, I get a pole. lights up through the rain. He could work. Clap. The reason they don't let me play in the jam band is really because I can't even play this song clapping along. Slow down. It looks like I'm playing, but you really have to play the same speed the whole time. I just said fuck that part. Cops blocked off on the edge of roads, but it's all in there now. They even drive her up a couple of times to see if he had drowned. All those men working overtime, man, they swore they were gonna bring him down. Can you imagine you're the drummer right now? A pair of shoes and a few $100, still only bill the found. Not far away, yeah, from the city of Rose. They all watch those lights up through the rain. Some people say that he died up there somewhere in the rain and wind. Other people say that he got away, that his girlfriend did him in. All men say if he is out there, someday they're gonna drag him in. As for me, I hope they never see old B.B. Cooper again. Not far that way, but from the city of Rose. They all watch those lights up through the rain. D.B. Cooper, I hope he was drinking champagne. Doubt it. Talk 2 inches through, there goes the smoke through the thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. He'd say, girl, you are hotter than the angel, hang off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, baby, if he don't treat you well. And by he meant me. I would laugh, I'd shook his hand. He laughed a little bit louder, cause he would yell up at the band. The train song, pull me one more on. They gon' leave my boots on, they let me down. I'm the wrong way, locomotive. I love my one-track mind. I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can. Got this old black leather jacket, I got a pack of Marlboro Reds, got a stash here in my pocket, I got thoughts in my own head. The right to run until I got to walk until I've got to grow. I got the moment that I'm in right now, but nothing else. Play a train song, pull me one more on. Make me leave my boots on the day you lay me down. I'm the wrong way, locomotive, I'm one trick mind. Found Colin on his own sofa, he had a smile on his face. And though I have tried with all my sadness, I have still never the weak. For a man who looked to me like he died laughing in his sleep, singing a train song, drinking one last strong, make me leave my boots on. On the day they let me down, I'm a Broadway locomotive, I'm out on the one-track mind. Play train song, play train song, play train song. I miss that guy. I guess the more you get, the more people you lose. I feel like I had a bunch to lose lately. Some of them ain't even dead yet. They just took off. Well, I came home from that tour last year. I said, honey, I'm home. She said, no. She really do. That's why you can tell that's when someone got, when someone does that. Every time. Usually it started in the morning. Right when I woke up. Oh, it was morning. Some shit went bad, man. So bad I'm gonna repeat it. Woke up this morning. Shit went bad. Nobody loved me but my mama. I think she might be driving me too. I said to my old lady, I said, baby, take your time. Baby, tell me slow. Should I stay?
Oh, yeah.
We both thought you knew what I was just about to say. And you did not know, but you always think you do, baby. I tell you something. I've been looking back over my shoulder. It's not you that I've got to play. If I could do all this all over, I'll do nothing the same. I'll tell you what. It seemed like a bad thing. Seem like the right thing every time. Oh, I say, oh. I try to remember. I still forget that the older I get, the older I'm gonna get, and yet I still worry about that. Ain't that about a son of a bitch I will tell you? Yeah. Some guys can't take no for an answer. Some guys can't take yes for an answer. Well, I can't say for sure I love you, but if I had to, yeah. But it seems like the bad thing every time. Some kind of way I could cope. hope, always hope. I tell you something. When I found myself in possession of these car keys, I learned to live something like a drive. Well, it seemed like the right thing at the time. Oh, it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. That song called "I'm Big Finish." This one called "In the Beginning." And it says, "In the beginning, man wondered to himself, why are we even here? And yet with each asking of that question, the answer would become less clear. Overwhelmed by fear, distraction took its place, and so it was in the world's first shelter we must have began the human race. The human race to fill up more and more empty space. Oh, how we used to love the human race. Until one day this one guy said to this other guy, have you seen that guy over there? Seems like he's got more than anybody else has got. To me, that don't seem fair. Well, the second guy agreed with the first guy. Everybody else did too. They all got so worked up that they figured they knew what they needed to do. They would divide all of his things up among each other. That's what they do. After they killed him, of course. For they could see no real good reason not to just take what they wanted by force. But when they found him, he said, hey, wait a minute, fella. I wouldn't kill me now. You can see that I've got more than any of you ever got. When you first at least like to know how. And with that, he had their attention. And with that, it went on loud and clear. He said, you all know how long we have always wondered why, oh why are we here? Well, today I'm going to teach you about it. I'm going to teach you about suffering and bliss. I'm going to teach you all a little just about heaven and hell and the God that gave me all this. God gave me all this because I'm humble. And he can do the same for you too. But if you are seeking his love and affection, what you are doing, that's the last thing I would do. He sends killers to hellfire, both here and eternally. Good people live forever in a beautiful heaven. God told me that personally. So unless you want suffering and heartache, unless you want trouble and fear, you better find some kind of way to humble yourself. May I suggest helping me clean up a little bit around here? Of course, I can pay you just a little bit of money to do it, but more importantly, God would see. He would see that you was working humbly for someone and he'd give you what is given to me. Well, nobody knew what to do with that, nor could they prove it was not true. And since he had what everybody else thought they wanted, Lord, it seemed like a thing to do. Oh, and with that, we have rolled into a future. And ain't it a son of a bitch? To think that we would still need religion to keep the poor from killing the rich. Oh, recommend this next song. I think about that sometimes. I'm not gonna buy any more toothpaste until they can knock down that last fucking nail. As long as I've been alive, they've been nailing 4 out of 5. What's the issue? What's the holdup? Why are we even still testing? They should test that fucking 5th dentist. See what his problem is. He's not in the game anymore. They say 3% of people use 5 to 6% of their brain. 97% use just 3% of it, and then the rest go down the drain. I'll never know which one I am, but I'll bet you my last time. 99% then, with 3%, at least 100% of the time. They say 60% of all the world's statistics are made up right there on the spot. 83.4% of people believe them whether they're even accurate statistics or not. I don't know what you believe, but I do know there's no doubt. I'll need another double shot of something 90 proof. I've got too much to think about. Too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt. Too much to think about. They say 60% of everything you learn in college is just bullshit. You're not going to need it. 83.4% of everything you got, you bought it just to satisfy your greed, because you know that 90% of this world's population will link your possessions to your success. Even though 99% of the wealthiest 1% of this population drinks to an alarming extent. More stress, I guess, it's too much to think about. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt. Too much to think about. They say 70% of all statisticians truly hate their fucking job. Average bank robber lives within, say, 20 miles of the bank that he robbed. This little bank not so far from here. I've been watching you now for a while. It seems lately all that I can think about is how bad I don't want to go out in this town. Too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt. Too much to think about. Too much to think about. Alright. Too much to think about. But anyway, they opened up a file. The government opened up a file on the song. I don't even know what that means. It sounds exciting. So I made this song about the band they're called the Kingsmen. I think they're still working. And I always when I play this that it'll get some middle bars. People have sex with each other after the show, especially if they didn't even know each other until they got here. They could hardly even play, but they practiced night and day, and pretty soon they got to where they could really play that song, Louie Luau. So they saved up the money from their shows, and they went into a studio, and they gave their version of that song, Louie Luau, a try. Now, I don't know the words to that song, Louie Luau, and I'm pretty sure that the singer for the Kingsmen didn't know them either. If he did know them, he didn't get them right on the album. Because on the album they sound jumbled in his jaw, man. He says, "Me think of me, girl, oh so constantly, I may call it because that last part scared everybody. TA to the FBI. The kids have been going crazy. Nobody could figure out why. So they decided to form a coalition and launch an investigation. You know, for the children, they figured they at least had to figure out the words to that song. It was the feel good. Yeah, the endless summer. You got the kids out of control, singing along to the Star Spangled Banner. not some monster from out of this world. And like a lot of skinny public high school kids, he was sick of getting beaten up by a pulling guard all week, only to go out on the weekend and have to watch a quarterback and get all the girls. So he formed a fucking band, man. Yeah! Marilyn Manson still gets chicks. They're chicks, but the chicks. Tragically mad, everybody's gathered around the television store at the mall trying to figure out what went wrong. This guy says, you think the life of a kid going to school around here could have gotten that bad? And so the guy said, no, man, it's gotta be the words to one of the Marilyn Manson songs. Who sing that guy? It's feel good. Hit of an endless summer, getting kids out of control. Singing along to the Star-Spangled Banner. Hey, well, rock and roll. Some our country and some other little country, we start firing our newest weapons at each other for some reason or another. Right or wrong, like it or not, it happens. And when it happens, people get shot. When people get shot, they show that on television a lot. Every night at 6 o'clock. You don't have to be 18 to see that. You don't even have to be in first grade. First grade where they will teach a kid to pride. They tell him he's going to need to thrive in a world where they say that only the strong are going to survive. So he's taught the art of more, to compare to and to keep score. Monday through Friday while he stays at the floor till Sunday. They send him to school once more. Only this time they make him wear a suit and a tie and listen to some guy who claims to know where everybody goes when they die. Tell him that only the meek are gonna inherit the earth. Well, shit. By that time, how could anybody's kid know what anything was? But now, brothers and sisters, I'm only one guy, and I clearly don't even know the words of that song, Louie Louie. But I can tell you right now, without batting an eye, the next time somebody's latchkey kid goes wrong, it ain't gonna be because of the words to some fucking song. I ain't trying to preach to you either. I'm just trying to together. Ooh. Hey kids. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Traffic below, drinking beer and thinking we're jumping, not far from ready to go. Who made the crowd slowly gathering around? Cop cars with news cameras too. I can't get out of this trouble I'm in, and I just don't know what else to do. Sometimes I feel like I'm so uninvited, like I'm something too out of touch. Tell me depression gon' run in my family, well that don't help me that much. Scott's young jump over a cop on bullhorn, making him harder to hear. He's yelling something about having so much to live for. I'm almost through with this deal. life is like, it don't matter anywhere. We're already in hell, as far as I can tell. I was listening to these people screaming. We just feel like we're rallying high school. Feel how I feel like the captain of the team. Well, here goes the captain of the team. Follow the light to the Garden of Eden, stand at the pearly gate. Said Peter comes over, puts his hand on my shoulder, Lord, he's telling me I've got to wait. He says, you know you can't kill yourself and still expect to come in here, kid. But you look like a victim of circumstance, so I'm just gonna break every bone in your body and I'm gonna give you one more chance. And I'm slowly up, I'm looking around me, it's this lonely recovery room. So I close my eyes and see the sunrise over acres of flowers in bloom. Don't know what it's gonna be the next time that you see me. Tap into a whole new beat. We're walking souls into the holes in my shoes down the sunny side of the street. Sunshine, y'all whistle for me, man. My mouth is dry off. What's that? Make some good fortune come to you. Make some good fortune come to you. She's always cooking up something, and I'm feeling down. She knows what you said to pull me through. Looking like Booker T and the MG sound. Oh, there's nothing that my baby can't do. Not to change the subject, but if you see my new shoes, didn't even have any last time I played. Sometimes I feel like all I ever get to do is lose. Sometimes I feel like I've got it made. Made some good fortune come to you. Made some good fortune come to you. People say that life is precious and we have to make the most of it, but nobody's ever really proven either of those things. And if you stand back and look at the long and the short of it, what else is there to do but think about it? See, make good fortune come to you. I didn't think you did, but we both know how. That's exactly what song will become. Enough about me. Let me talk about you for a minute. Okay, baby, that's enough. Getting back to me, you know my all-time favorite movie was that one where them two cops couldn't understand each other. Later under pressure, learn to work together, become great partners, even better friends. And that one says something funny in the movie ends, make some good fortune come to you. I can't see them. I can hear you.
We're awesome.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Trying to look like he had a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Lived with a southern drawl. Well, I can tell right away by the way the guy was running, they was begging to crawl. At least the junkie knows what it needs. You get a man all strung out on his own greed and he will give up everything that he has got for just one shot. Help me now. Told him last of the stadium on a trip down a local track. He yelled tip from a friend, put it all down to win on Eagle's name, hard and tap. Well, now he no fool, getting baby home. Well, it's cool, and that was just fun. You turn around and do the rest, trying to win it back. Money, easy money. Oh, it's sad, but it's everybody wants sleep, possibly get. For the least they can possibly do, they want that easy money. Lord, don't stand. People scheming and playing, but they can't get their hands on none of that easy money. She been watching him from her table, not too soft, but not too tough. Well, she paid by the money, and he been throwing it around. There's a damn sure good looking enough. Well, she worked her way over, shot him away, took his last $5, and bought her a drink. By the time they hit a Motel 6, they figured they was in love. He said, baby, I love you. He's getting money. But Lord, I don't understand. The people scheming and playing, but they can't get their hands on that easy money. It must have been about 2 weeks later. They got a call from his business friend. Found a certified steal of a big investment deal and dumped him. Would you believe this? He won't let both of us in. So he took all the savings out of the bank, and on the way home they stopped to gas up a tank. She stepped in for some cigs and she never saw a fucker again. His money, sad but it's true. Everybody want most they could possibly get for the least they could possibly do. Want the easy money. Lord, I don't understand. People scheming, they plan, but they can't get their hands on none of that easy money. Any kind of heaven we don't all end up in won't seem like a heaven to me. Until you let the garden of Eden was perfect, but you couldn't even eat off the apple tree. And for heaven's sakes, you had to watch that snake lying to a woman constantly. Adam must have scratched his head, looked up and said, "Dog, this isn't doing it for me if tomorrow never." I don't give a damn if tomorrow never come. I ain't gonna be afraid. We gonna make it do the way I am. Can't do anything I'm dying to. If tomorrow never comes, tonight would have to do. I don't ever claim to know what's going on around here. I don't ever know what I'm from. I know where I'm going when I get where I'm going, what I'm doing when I get done. Tell me I'm forgiven if I ask to be. I said permission ought to come that easily. I'm piling cores up underneath an apple tree. I'm singing, oh Lord, have mercy on me if tomorrow never comes. And tonight is all I got. If tomorrow never comes, I don't want to be afraid to come and meet you just the way I'm not. I can't do anything and then I die, but judge the judgmental. What am I? Either way, I'm every guy I've ever tried not to be. I want everything as good as it gets. I've learned nothing but that there's another sunrise coming all at one. Of these times that it sets and if tomorrow never comes, that might come. If tomorrow never comes, tomorrow never comes. If we was all good people, we could work in perfect with them. If worms had daggers, birds wouldn't fuck with them. Rolling over my head, I'm walking up a hill to get my fortune read. Need to take this rejection, it's getting hard to do. Wish I could show you how to hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. Since you was hanging from your telephone wire, I've got a little money, I could get a little higher. I was alright for a while, but you know how that should go. Everything in moderation, including moderation, I suppose. I never did like the people where I was employed. Was always out to get me cause I'm paranoid. Now I'm working for myself, and I don't pay a lousy dime. If what we was here to do was learn to forgive, I would need the extra time. It's too soon to tell. Too soon to tell. Too soon to tell. By and by. Oh, it's too soon to tell what's going to happen to you and I. Too soon to tell. Will ever revenge. They say that living well is the best revenge. I say bullshit. The best revenge is revenge. This is no law, we gonna meet again. And I said, Lord, if you're still up there, you sure got some nerve. Seem like even the wicked get worse than they deserve. We're free to die. You've got the damn one of us. I swear to God, like you making fun of us, not worth keeping. Too good to keep. You got me better secret, man. Keep it from me, and if you're so God Almighty, well then what's with all this mystery? Well, I would love to trust you, buddy, but you are clearly keeping secrets from me. by as quickly as it went. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You work and work all day long. You're always on the go. You never take a minute off. You're too busy making dough. Someday for sure you're gonna see that world when you're a billionaire. How far you gonna travel in some old rocking chair? Enjoy yourself later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the bank. These years go by quickly as wind. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You're going to take an ocean trip, no matter come what may. You got your reservations, but you just can't get away. But someday be sure you're gonna see the world, you're gonna really get around. How far you gonna travel if you're 6 feet on the ground? Enjoy yourself, it's late than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pain. These years go by as quickly as a wind. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself, it's late than you think. You worry when the weather's cold. You worry when it's hot. You worry when you're doing well. And you worry when you're not. It's worry all the time. You don't know how to laugh. We're gonna think of something funny when we write your epitaph. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the game. These years they go by just as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Later than you think. Y'all think you had a good time? Hope you had a good time. This land was made for you and me. Now I'm walking the ribbon highway, seen above me, endless skyway, seen below me, the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. It's the land of your land, it's the land of my land. California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I'm walking on down that road there. I seen a sign there that said no trespassing. But the other side of that sign